I never thought I'd make a video like this. So unfortunately, I have to say it, after 3-4 years of being in dropshipping, e-commerce space, dropshipping space, whatever you want to call it, I think it's pretty safe to say that dropshipping as a whole, as a business model, it's not what it used to be. Dropshipping is dead. And that's what I would say if I was lying, all right? You clicked on this video and you expected, it had a negative connotation in the title towards dropshipping, and maybe you're new to it, maybe you're a beginner, maybe you've already tried, you're intermediate, maybe you're even an expert, you're already doing 10, 20K a month with e-com. At the end of the day, you clicked on this video because you wanted to feed yourself a perception which was completely biased, okay? I'm not gonna say it's non-biased because you clicked on the video. So, or maybe you even looked up dropshipping is a scam. Now, you're looking to feed your own perspective and your perception. Selective perception bias is what it's called. So, you look up why, on Google, why chocolate is good for you. You're going to be met with a bunch of benefits and health benefits based around chocolate. If you're going to look up why chocolate is bad for you, you're going to be met with a bunch of negative health side effects from chocolate. So you're feeding yourself a perspective or a perception based on your search terms. And that's bias, okay? I wouldn't consider myself a guru. But in today's video, I'm basically going to cover you guys why, to an extent, dropshipping is not what it used to be. Traditional dropshipping is dead, I would say, and kind of how to work around those market hiccups, roadblocks, whatever you want to call it. So I have a pretty small channel. I wouldn't consider myself a guru by any means, but I would say that, I do make e-com based content. So today, let's just get into it. I'm going to be talking about why dropshipping, to an extent, is dead. Not that it's dead, but it's just not what it used to be. Okay, so gear up, take notes, and don't click off the video because there's not going to be any edits. But if you need a bunch of edits and fancy animations to stick to a video, you're never going to make money. Okay, so use this as training. Dropshipping is not what it used to be, right? Whether you're in ads or whether you're organic, it's full CPMs are rising like crazy. Ad costs have doubled since 2019, 2020. They're going crazy. Since 2018, Facebook ad cost CPM, the CPM for Facebook has tripled, which is cost per 1,000 impressions. It is getting crazy. Now, obviously on the organic side, you have people doing some crazy unethical side, marketing tactics, marketing, whatever you want to call it, borderline illegal things, okay? So dropshipping is just not what it used to be. Dropshipping is getting a lot harder. The barrier to entry is a lot higher, which is obviously not what you want for a beginner business model. So the problem is that most of the beginners that are trying to get into e-com or dropshipping, because at the end of the day, it's a great business model, right? It's a fantastic business model. It's been around for 20 plus years. And at the end of the day, it's not fun. It's not new. It's not exciting, but that's why it works, okay? At the end of the day, it's not what it used to be. It's becoming less and less beginner friendly, especially for people trying to run paid ads. So my problem is, and my bone to pick with dropshipping, I guess, which is why I'm making this video, is a lot of people want to start a business, but don't want to put in $5,000 to test paid ads. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that paid ads is bad because you could definitely run up a fat bag with paid ads. But if you're a beginner and you're anything like the average American, which by statistics, you don't even have $1,000 in a reserve for an emergency fund, then why on God's green earth would it make sense to go test $100 a day on Facebook ads or TikTok ads? It's probably not too smart. So the goal and my kind of personal business philosophy behind everything is simply risk mitigation. And leverage. It's risk mitigation and leverage. How can we get the highest ROI or the highest output based on the smallest input? So not how can we make $100,000 this month off of $50,000 to $80,000 in ad spend. It's how can we make $100,000 this month with the leanest team possible and not spending a dime on ads? And that is called organic e-com, organic e-commerce, organic dropshipping, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of people that want to get into dropshipping will see the big ad costs, the $1,000 a day, the 30% of your margins going to your ads, killing your overall profit. And that's pretty friggin' scary. They see that and they probably get spooked a little bit, all right? So at the end of the day, there's a workaround, and the workaround is by making ads for free and getting the reach on those ads for free, which is organic. Making videos on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts even. I've heard some people even do it on Facebook and Snapchat. So at the end of the day, the sum of any business, right? Because I'm not going to say dropshipping is dead, but it's changed and it's not what it used to be. So I'm not going to say anything, but at the end of the day, the whole first principles and the main pillars of a business are you sell something and you need traffic to that something to sell it. You're never going to get anywhere without traffic. So traffic is number one, okay? And that's the fundamental of any business. Whether you're in dropshipping or not, maybe you sell an agency, maybe you're a trader. Okay, trader's not even a business, but you get what I'm saying. You need traffic. So traffic is the big thing. And the problem is that most people, when approaching on how to get traffic, they don't know how to do it. And the easiest way to work around that is through, like I've said, ads. And how do you do that? You got to spend money, which most people don't have. So that's why most people quit dropshipping, or they don't have any longevity in the business model alone. It's because they try ads. Let's say they have $1,000 to spend on ads, which is more than enough, way more than you need in any other business. And you spend $1,000 on ads and you don't make $10,000 back, and you're learning, but you quit right there. And it's so easy to quit right there because you've spent the money and you're expecting guaranteed returns because you're investing not only time, but a lot of money into these ads. So the reason why the highest leverage, lowest barrier to entry, and highest income ceiling strategy, model, way to go about it, by all means, is organic. Because you can identify a winner. You can obviously run ads in the future. So here's kind of like the best, I hate that word, but the best dropshipping strategy is run organic, build up an Instagram or TikTok account, get proof of concept for creatives and proof of concept for a winning product, and then run retargeting ads on said product. And at the end of the day, here's a great story. All right, so I worked with this one guy one-on-one, and he went from 0 to 10K a month in 30 days. Then 3 months after that, so it's 4-month timeline, 3 months after his 10K month, he was making $100,000 a month, all organic, zero ad spend. So he had an Instagram account with 150,000 followers, which is a lot. And you know what he did? He did ads. But his dollar was valued at much more opposed to regular cold ads because he ran what's called retargeting. So every single ad that he ran was retargeted to those people that followed his account based on his brand and his product, therefore making every single dollar he spent on ads worth 10 times more the cold traffic that most people would go for when running regular ads, cold traffic ads, right? And that's why I think dropshipping is kind of moving in a very skewed direction. It's very different. So the term dropshipping is dead is simply wrong. It's wrong. And it would be naive to believe that a business model that has made probably tens of thousands of millionaires over the last 10 years, to think it's dead would be naive. But you do need to understand that the market is changing and nothing is ever going to be the same, right? Nothing is ever going to remain the same. The opportunities are never going to remain the same. It's not that it's dead. Things just change. The traditional way is dead. So at the end of the day, the easiest, the lowest barrier to entry, the highest income ceiling would be organic. There's people that I've known and worked with who have made $330,000 in 16 days with zero ad spend, $65,000 in a day with zero ad spend. Those are real numbers. And I'm not going to plug anything, but you can click the first link in the description I'm sorry I have to plug this, but click the first link in the description if you want to work one-on-one with me. If you don't make money, you don't have to pay us. But on that, the first thing I cover in that video is why organic dropshipping or organic e-commerce is one of the greatest things you could possibly do in today's attention economy. And the first thing I cover in that video is some of the numbers. The highest barrier, the highest income ceiling with the lowest barrier to entry. You spend $0, $20 on a product, $1 on a Shopify store, and this guy made $330,000. Two back-to-back $65,000 days. I just want to talk about it, and you may have looked up this video, and you may have clicked on this video thinking that I was going to shit on dropshipping or say that it's not good or that it's bad. But at the end of the day, I want you to leave with one understanding, and that is it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. The business model is not dead, it has just changed, okay? The best business model is the one you stick to. And that is that. You are never going to find the best business model. You're never going to find the cheapest or the best or the easiest or exciting. If you're trying to start a business and you expect it to be exciting, you should not be an entrepreneur. Okay? So to conclude this video, 1, Dropshipping is not dead. The market has simply changed. 2, it's not about what you do. It's about how you do it. And 3, it is the lowest barrier to entry, highest income ceiling. Not to mention, it's the lowest risk business model you could possibly start. Now, just to say, it's not the best. The best business model, as I've stated before, is the one you stick to. And this is all coming from somebody who I would argue is not a guru. You can look at my other videos. Not to mention, as coming from somebody who's doing it and has done it for the past 3-4 years almost, working up, and has taught hundreds of other people how to do it, and they've seen success with it. Coming from like just seeing everything on live. Coming from somebody who probably has the most information, the most data on a market. This is unbiased. You clicked on this video because you had an expectation. You thought I was going to shit on dropshipping. Stop looking at these fucking videos because they're keeping you fucking poor. Why is dropshipping dead? Why trading doesn't work? Why SMMA is bad? Why growth operating is bad? How about you just fucking start and stick to it, bro? And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Drop a subscribe. If you want to work with me one-on-one, like I said, click the first link in the description. Watch the top video. If you don't make money, you don't pay me. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Take care. And as always, stay blessed.